In late October 2024, Valencia, Spain was hit by a really bad storm called a Dana. This type of storm brings a huge amount of rain in a very short time. On October 29th, the rain started and just didn't stop. It turned the city into a mess, with lots of damage everywhere. The rain was so heavy, some areas got over 12 inches of rain in just a few hours. The small town of Chiva near Valencia was hit even harder. They got a crazy 20 inches of rain in just 8 hours. That's like a whole year's worth of rain. All that water was too much for the drains and sewers. Rivers and streams overflowed. Streets turned into fast-moving rivers, sweeping away cars, trash, and even pieces of buildings. The Turia Gardens, a beautiful park in the middle of Valencia, became a rushing river. Even the City of Arts and Sciences, those really cool-looking buildings, were partly underwater. It showed that the storm damaged everything, no matter what. The flood left a lot of destruction. Roads and bridges broke, making it impossible to reach some towns. Train tracks were washed away, so no trains could run. The city's infrastructure, which they were once so proud of, was wrecked. The storm caused a lot of damage to buildings and things, but sadly, many people were hurt too. When the water went down, everyone saw how terrible it really was. 221 people died in Valencia because of the storm. It was a very sad time. Older people were especially in danger. Many lived alone or in places that weren't safe from the quickly rising water. Figuring out who died was very hard and very sad. The police had to use fingerprints and DNA tests to help families find their loved ones. There were many sad stories, but also stories of people who survived. One young couple got separated in the flood and searched everywhere for their lost child. Some neighbors were trapped on the roof of their apartment building. They huddled together to stay warm and kept calling for help. Even though it was a terrible time, people helped each other. The city was very sad, but people showed they were strong. The Dana storm showed how dangerous nature can be. It also showed how important it is to be ready for emergencies, to help each other, and to build stronger things that can handle bad weather like this. Right after the storm, people started helping quickly. Rescue workers, including more than 1,100 soldiers, worked very hard to save people stuck in the flood. People from nearby towns brought food, water, and helped out. The Spanish government said everyone should be sad for 3 days to show they cared about what happened. The Valencian government, led by President Carlos Mason, had to rebuild the city. They changed how they were going to spend money in 2025. They used a lot of that money to fix things after the storm, but that meant they had less money for other important things like protecting the environment, helping people in need, and supporting the Valencian language. Some people got upset about this. They said that taking money away from these things would make problems worse and make it harder to handle future storms. Other people said that fixing homes, businesses and roads was the most important thing to do first. They thought a strong economy was the best way for everyone to recover in the long run. The European Parliament also got some criticism. Some groups didn't want to talk about how the storm was handled. This meant they couldn't talk about being prepared for disasters or how climate change might make these storms happen more often. Many people felt this was a missed chance for countries to work together and to deal with climate change. Even with all the damage and arguments, the people of Valencia stayed strong. The city, known for its lively culture and tough people, started to get better. 1 month after the storm, they had cleaned up a lot of the mess, fixed important services like electricity and water, and started to rebuild. They fixed more than 100 miles of roads and started to remove the thousands of wrecked cars. The city's Fallas Festival, a big celebration with art and fireworks, became even more important in March 2025. It's usually a happy time, but this year it was also a time to remember the people who died in the storm and to show how strong the people of Valencia are. Artists made special tributes to the victims in their sculptures. The festival became a way to remember the sadness, but also show that the city would rebuild. There were special events for the people affected by the storm. People shared their stories, helped each other, and felt closer as a community. The Dana storm of October 2024 changed Valencia forever, but it also showed how strong the people are. From the brave rescue workers to the help from all over Spain and other countries and the hard work to rebuild, Valencia showed how strong people can be even after a terrible tragedy. As the city continues to recover, the lessons learned from the storm will be important for the future. It showed everyone how important it is to be prepared, to be strong, and to work together to deal with climate change.